Yeah. Energy levels, top. Okay. Let's just put some chill music on now. Get into it. Okay. Chill music, we go right into Milky Way Express. Okay. Okay, dude. Good enough. Okay. I gotta let you guys in on something. I've been looking at the metrics. There is so much money being made. It's insane. So I get to see on the Bicket link, like the benefit of it is like I'm looking, I'm like, okay, we're gonna do a giveaway soon. Where do we give this, like, you know, which account should I give this money away? It's just numbers. I don't know who anybody is. It's just numbers. I'm just like looking at cool, like kind of anomalies and things. Maybe I'll just pick some random things. I gotta tell you, the profits I'm seeing in the community's accounts are effing insane. There are so many people banking so much money. It's crazy. I'm so proud of this community, man. I'm so proud of everybody here. Whether you're taking my call outs, whether I'm just helping you learn to become better, there is so, it's unbelievable. The statistic would blow your mind. I'm going to share it, not today, but I'm going to share it once I've gotten enough data, because I don't want to just share like a 1-day sample and it's like, oh yeah, look, everybody's doing so good. It's not something I check often actually, but I wanted to see yesterday how it looks. I'm saying it right now. The amount of money that's being made is, it's stupid. We're talking about in the tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars a day of profit for this community that they're making. Can you show us? No, I'm not going to show you that. What? Of course not, dude. What kind of question is that? Hey, can you show me your secret metrics and analytics? Not what? No, I'm pretty sure that would like break TOS on so many levels, dude. Can you show me like all the users' personal data and private, like what? I know you don't know, so it's chill, dude. You're chill. Cheers to you, man. Nice try. But no, I'm not going to show you anything. But I'm just going to say, like, I'm so proud of this community for everything they're doing, because there's so much money being printed by you guys. It's crazy. It's like you're robbing the exchange. Literally, like we're just like a gang of traders just taking money from everybody. Literally, the cottoneers they're just parsing the markets. They're taking everything. Like, I'm not kidding. It's nuts. Like 6-figure profits amongst the community yesterday. How insane is that? One day, 6 figures plus in profits, over 6 figures. Start at that number and it's up, it's north. Like, you know how proud I am of you guys? It's so crazy, man. If you guys continue that every day, it means you will have taken minimum $3 million of money out of these markets. Minimum between the community this month. Minimum. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, it's nuts, man. It's nuts. And you know what? We're going to hit 10 million. This community, we're going to hit 10 million. I'm going to share a snapshot when we hit 10 million. $10 million of money gone to the cottoneers. And then we're going to make it a disgusting game. We're going to make it a game where like every month we're going to take more and more and more out of the markets. Every single month, man. Cottoneers, you're going to come to this stream. We're going to share this stuff. We're going to chart. We're going to print. We're going to trade. And every single month, it's just going to be more money just taken. Oh, dude, I can't wait. It's so good, man. It makes me I'm so pumped up for that. That's only on BitGet, dude. Robbing the markets and getting 20% fees back. Yep. Yeah, you have no idea. I have so many cool things planned. I want to talk about some of it today, but I've been told to hold off for one more day. But I got some big stuff planned. Starting Monday, actually, hopefully. Retro Play says, yeah, it's just so good, man. How was your yesterday trade? It's good, man. I made 1,200 and I walked away for the day. I didn't do anything else after that. I just made my 1,200 bucks yesterday and I just walked away. That was the only and last trade. I didn't have time to do anything else. Like that's I'm so busy. Like as soon as oh, come on, dude, what is this crap? Okay, dude. Yeah, just that was it. I just didn't do anything else. I'm just so like I finish stream and I go from meeting to meeting to meeting to meeting to meeting. Like I am so dead at the end of the day. I don't like, there's nothing I can do, but like whatever. I streamed for an hour and made 1,200 bucks like US. Like that's decent, right? Like, but dude, How about that? Like, can we go back to yesterday? Okay, so let's start the day off like this. I'm gonna catch up on chat. Now we're gonna do a crazy replay of what actually happened on the markets yesterday, because it was nuts, dude. It was so sick. You're hitting a pretty nice chest there. Thanks, man. Oh, hiding a pretty nice chest there. Yeah. I mean, I'm in okay shape. Morning, Cotton. Good morning. Literally at the top before the dump went down 1.6%. Cruel, man. That sucks, dude. But you'll get the next one. Hit the like button, Cotton ears. Yeah. Hit the like button. Let's pump the metrics. Okay. We're gonna review yesterday because, like, oh man, like I can't. It's silly, dude. It's silly. Stabbing everyone with their knife catches. Printing, yep. We all can't thank you enough. Life has effing changed. Kardik, you've been doing so good, man. Talk about Kardik for a moment, dude. I don't want to share his own stuff, but dude is literally saving lives with the money he's making now. It's crazy. Not even kidding. Kardik is an actual god. What's the deal with the 20% fees back? I don't see anything on the link. The link is on the screen. What do you mean by that? So let's start with yesterday. We caught the first knife on this trade, right? Like, this is right in and around where we were trading at lunchtime. We caught that first knife. I was busy with chat, so I actually didn't get the second re-entry. Even though I talked about taking the second re-entry, I didn't get it. But after that, can we go take a look at how crazy our targets were? So for anybody who is in this trade, anybody at all who is in this trade, we have our targets set for the day. We have target 2 and 3 set, right? Like, we have our other targets set on the day. Can we just like take a moment to check this out and just to see how ridiculously accurate this was? Rate, literally rate to target. If you guys didn't take this short, you're brain dead. Your brain actually doesn't work. Your IQ is gone. Seriously, because we talked about this, chat. We talked about this. We talked about it going a little deeper than trend, front running this hourly reverse, also holding this as the perma dump move. We talked about this. It was the perfect level. If you guys didn't take it, that's on you. That's a you problem, not a me problem, because I like we picked this sucker out. Like, this was like super perfect. So first short target hit, and that was to go down to here. Let's see if it does. It goes to trend, hits trend. Has it collapsed yet all the way? I haven't even checked. This is the first time back on the charts in a day. I haven't looked at anything. Just hugging this trend perfectly, dude. Trend hit again. Target hit. Both targets hit, actually. And like it's just stupid at this point, dude. It's it's so stupid at this point. Like, could we just for one moment, just for one moment, just appreciate this, because this is my energy levels are so high today after seeing how much money everybody made yesterday. I know everybody got this, or a good majority of people, and a lot of you spiked this too. The proof's in the data, dude. You guys are printing like fucking like crazy. It's nuts, dude. It's nuts. You guys are just machines. Let's get some better music on. I don't want to listen to this. I don't know what this is. We need some better music on, and then we're gonna do the fattest analysis today. We're gonna stack the biggest bags, and we're gonna just everybody empty your bowl, because we're gonna do some pretty good. We're gonna do some. Yeah, we're hitting targets. We need better music. I can't listen to this, dude. Okay, this is a pretty good song. Morning, dude. What's up, man? I can't wait till the day I miss a target and everybody comes in here with lost money and is like, "Where fight that cotton guy, dude? Like, scumbag scammer, man." I can't wait, dude. I'm gonna miss a target really bad. I'm gonna be super confident. Listen, Everybody misses a trade now and again. I know my record is like pretty crazy. I know, like, yes, but I am gonna miss one of these days, and people are gonna take it, and you guys are gonna hate me. So just remember moments like this where we come in every single day, pick out like 5 and 6 targets, and it all just like perfect, and everybody's printing money. Don't forget me when I miss my target, chat. I'm saying that now because everybody misses trades sometimes. Like it is the way it is. I cannot, like, one day we will, but for now I don't think that day's ever gonna come. Oh, don't trade on Binance, guys. Trade on BitGet. If you guys are crazy to trade on Binance, especially with the benefits we have on BitGet, you guys are psycho to trade on Binance. If you're trading on Binance, swap now. Where do you think I make all my money on? Where do you think I'm printing 24/7? It's on BitGet. It's not on Binance. I wouldn't go back to Binance. It's not gonna have any impact. No shortcut. There is no cotton candy TA other than me. Not just because I show you guys how to do it doesn't mean anybody can be just as good as me, but maybe there can be. You know what I mean? Maybe there can be, but for the most part, there's only ever going to be one me. I have a different way of looking at the markets than anybody has ever seen in this world, and I don't know if anybody could replicate that. BitGet. The link is on your screen right here. If you're not, where do you think I'm printing every day? The whole community is making money like crazy on BitGet, and then they get 20% back every day too. BitGet is nuts, man. Get on there if you're not on it. If you're not on BitGet, you're already screwed up. Like, you're already screwing up because you should 100%. Okay, we can delete our levels. You should 100% be on BitGet. Like, there should be no reason you're not on it. Dude, look at that. It's like, it's too good. I like the arrogance. Yeah, well, you're gonna get a lot of it here, man. And especially today when I see my whole entire community printing 6 figures of profits in 24 hours. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty proud of people right now. Take it as arrogant, take it as proud papa moment. Either way, I'm standing in the audience screaming because my kiddos are kicking soccer balls into the net and they're scoring all the goals and they're wiping the other team off the face of the earth. So yeah, you got a proud daddy here. Proud daddy cheering on his little babies, saying, "Okay, you know, you've already mulched them into little pieces. Now light them on fire. Destroy them so hard that there's nothing left but ashes." So yeah. You sure are good at convincing. Yeah, I am. With results like that, it's not hard. Glad I came across your channel, Cont, not for knowledge, but love for the community. Yeah, I love it. It's so good, man. It's so good. Can't you just use BitGet there, K-Shifty? Can't seem to do bigger amounts. Yeah. I mean, salaries are being made in a week here. Yep. Deserve salt the earth. Yep. Hey, man, like I said, when I see my community printing money like that, you just got to be proud. You just got to be proud. That's it. You just got to be proud. Simple as that. Remember the array of facial accessories? Yeah, K-Shifty, you can trade crypto in India. There's lots of Indian traders. And on BitGet, there's no KYC. So you just, if you can't access it, you VPN. And then also there's no KYC on BitGet. So you're good. So what are we doing on Bitcoin today? What are we doing on Bitcoin? Arrogance and confidence, there's a difference. I mean, there's nothing to be arrogant about. I have nothing to gain out of this, so it's not arrogance. I'm just happy for my community. Mentorship videos are insanely helpful. Yeah, so we got another one coming out this weekend. So there's going to be another one. A large benefit of BitGet over Bybit. Yeah, dude. I'm going to make a video on it. I haven't yet. I hate answering this question every day, but I set up a pretty nuts system where people get 20% back into their account every single day. So I'm still shifting members over. I've got most of the community on it. There's still not a few members over. It took a lot of convincing of the team over at BitGet to do it because their engineers had to make a completely new system for us. But the skinny of it is that you get 20% of your trading back every single day in your account, in your spot account, which is crazy, So I'm gonna make a video on it. So hang tight if you want to know more about it. But yeah, there's a lot of benefits to using it. BitGet to get into Forex. But there's so much money in crypto. Like, I understand that like people like to trade the Forex markets, but they have exchanges for Forex markets, right? Every day you get 20% of your trading back into your account. It's a special system I set up just for my community. It took me months to do and a lot of convincing with BitGet because their engineers had to build a completely new system. It took a lot of convincing. It took a huge amount of convincing, but yeah, now it's like I'm making a video on it this weekend. I just haven't gotten around to it because the system is still being implemented. I was in talks with them for months to try to get this for my community, where they get where my community gets their trading fees back as 20% into their account every single day. So now, like, if you're trading every day, you get 20% of that trading, you get it back into your account. I'm still shifting everybody over. Most users are done. So most users are done, but there's still a few that aren't. But it's okay because anybody who's not done yet, don't worry, it's retroactive. If you're not seeing the 20% yet back in your account, remember, this is a brand new system that no exchange has ever done before. And I created it, and it took me months to convince them. So now we've had like their whole entire engineering team, or like some of their engineers. I don't know if the whole team works on it, but there's a couple engineers, and that's like a big deal, who work on it every single day to make this system like kind of a new thing. And it's only for our community. So it's been in development for months, and we're in the final days. It is set up. There are a lot of members receiving their benefits already, but I'm still swapping members over every day. I work with them to just kind of go in there and do raw coding and swap it over and amalgamate users on. But now it's set up automatically, so new users are put onto that system. But it takes time to switch over everybody else too, right? So kind of first prio is just getting our like members who are already trading on it there, and then retroactivating that for them. So like if they've been trading for like a week or 2 weeks, and they're just gonna get like a huge deposit in their account kind of thing. So I'll make a video on it so it's very clear, but I would recommend signing up. Yes, exactly, Nath. You get $100 commissions, and it's $20 reimbursement. Yep, exactly. BitGet's not a new exchange. They've been around for a long time. If you've already been on BitGet, just make a new account. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You can make a new account, and you can just contact their support to delete your old account once all your assets are off there. And there's no KYC, and you can 100x anywhere. US, Canada, doesn't matter. They have licensing for everywhere. You just make a new account, Tamer. You just get a new email, make a new account, transfer your funds over, and then ask them to delete your old account if you did want a KYC for some reason. But you can withdraw without KYC and all that. So if you already have an account, just make a new one under that link. Just make a new email, make a new account. This is an exclusive benefit for our community only. Nobody else in the world has this. It took me months to create this with them. It's something that when I was a trader, if it was around, I would have loved it. I don't want to spend the whole stream talking about this because we talk about it a lot, but it's a really insane system. It is actually crazy that I was able to pull it off. So the only thing I would say is that if you're trading, go trade on Piquet with my link, because it's not just that. There's other bonuses coming in the next few days and starting next week as well. And like, not only that, most things are like 10 or 15% discount. Like if you go online and look anywhere, you get like a 10 or 15% discount. Not only is this 20%, but we have a community goal. And once that community goal is reached, it's upgraded to 25% for everybody. And not only that, I have exclusive drops going to people. I have giveaways to the IDs on that. Like I'm going to be giving away random amounts of money just to people, depending on like how good the community is doing. I'm going to be able, Beckett's going to be able to send some money to different people just randomly for being on the link. So you might just wake up and be like, oh, I must have won a giveaway. There's an extra $100 in my account, or there's $500 in my account. We also have different things coming through. There's been a lot of energy and time spent by myself and the engineers over at BitGet to make this. So we're just trying to really get people like as many benefits as we can by doing things differently with fees. Because I went to them with this kind of crazy idea, a bunch of like back-ended data, and showed them like, if you guys charged your users fees this way instead, trust me, like try something, take a chance on this, let me test it on my community, see if I'm right. If you guys do your fees differently and you change the way you guys are doing things, it will benefit the users massively, and you guys, it won't cost you anything, right? So now we're testing it on my community, and it's going to be like an exclusive thing to me. Again, it took months to convince them of this, and a lot of their engineers to work on it nonstop. So it's kind of a big deal. It's not some small little thing like, oh, check out this referral link. It's not some small thing. It's been in development for months. It's a completely different way that you've never seen anything like this in the markets. So it was important to me to kind of get something like that set up for my community, right? I'll make a video on it. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff going on with the link, but if you're not on it, just get on it, because all this stuff is retroactive. That's all I can say. You convince me KYC, you don't have to. If you're withdrawing more than 100K a day, that's when they require you to KYC. Otherwise, you don't need to KYC. Traders with small accounts need this help. That's why one of the reasons I did it is so that people have a different way to build their accounts. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna check chat in a minute. I want to look at trades right now. Let's take a look at trades. Okay, so we have hit this 15. So we've tried to stabilize this move off this 15-minute reverse, right? Like this was the level that was gonna hold the move. Like we always had this from zero. We always had this. So at this point, if that was true, that means this trend right here needs to hold, because it is being derived by the 15 minutes. So we might have, like, we need to find the origin level here. We need to find some kind of like combo origin level that can be tested right now. That's where this is at. That's where this is at. So we don't have the hourly. We do right here. So we do have it right here, but I think that's a little deep. Okay, we're going to mark it because we need to know about it. No, we want to leave that where it is. I do still think this is a really insanely good target, but I'm liking it less and less, because once we break this interior range, I don't know if we're really stopping here to move back up. You'd have to have something pretty big on set from back here to hold that move. Like maybe we have a 4-hour here, but I don't think so. So we have the hourly origin. I don't know if I like this. If we do have it, it can hit off this hourly like this. So we could go for this hourly origin, but like, oof, man, that's a little risky at this point. I'm going to put my BitGet on my other screen as well, just so I can be ready to take these trades. 15-minute is holding. I guess you have to kind of, I guess at this point you kind of have to, like at this point you kind of have to go for the hourly, right? And hope it holds. Although I don't know if this is going to hold, but like if you are taking a trade, you hope it holds on that hourly. So like, I guess you're at a point right now where you have to look more towards this hourly, right? It's just, can you hit the origin? And if you hit the origin, are you gonna like fake break to down here? So I'm almost tempted to take 9,445 and regain this, creating the bigger legacy from back here. I am almost tempted to do that. Gotta make a decision quick, because when this thing starts moving, it's gonna move. So if we were to do that, it means you've broken this range, which is no big deal. It's no big deal. I think you need to go for green. I think you need to go for 450. Was that 450? Yeah, I think you need to go for 450 here, because this hasn't established enough of a range. It hasn't established enough of a back test to say we're broken on the move. So we have interior trend here. We break below interior trend. How far below interior can we break? Can we actually go to... Can we go to 300 right now? Dude, I really want to take a shot at 300, but I don't want to miss the move because it bounces 450. But can we do like some kind of disgusting like yoink? So if we do that, what does that mean for the move? I think we can. I think we can hit 300 here, chat. I think we can go to 300. So I think it's... Is it real? I think we can go to 300. I think that's where we got to go. Oh man, I don't want to miss the trade at 450. It's such a good trade. It's such a good trade. Oh man, I'm so 50-50 on this right now. Okay, let me think about this for a minute. 15 range up here. Weekly rejection. Haven't hit it yet. And we're pulling back, so we might have to go after the larger level. Let's go take a look, see if we can find anything else. Let's redo kind of our analysis queue here. 4 hours marked here for some reason. That's a no bueno. I think that's the hourly reverse, actually. Yeah, that's an hourly reverse. So that's fine. Hourly reverse 15 there. So you're gonna have something like, oops, no, we don't want to do that. We're gonna have something like this right here, right? Double check, make sure these are the 15. Oh, come on, dude, man. So you do have the 15 here, the 15 untested there. I just think you have, no, I don't think you can reverse this at this point. So you're reversing the, no, it's got to be 450. I think 300 is too greedy. I think it's safer, but it's too greedy. I would, here's the thing. You take 450, it's more likely to hold. 300, reverse off of a 4-hour dump, like a 4-hour break on a reverse. That's really risky, man. 2 accounts for 1 guy is possible, 100%. Yeah, you could just have a second account. You don't have to KYC or ID verify. Yeah, the random giveaways. Like, imagine you're only trading with like $100 total account. All of a sudden, you want a $500 giveaway. 5x is your account. All of a sudden, you're like, it changes your life completely. For sure, dude. Cotton does things always at 100%. Much love. Yeah, man. I just try my hardest to do the best things I can, for sure. Love from Pakistan. Love to Pakistan. A lot of people think Pakistan is like a part of India. I've heard that a lot lately. It's kind of weird. Like Pakistan and India are 2 different countries. India and Pakistan became 2 countries, I think, in 1947. I think the breakaway from the British and European reign, I think it was 1947 when they became 2 different countries. Fantastic, you beautiful man. Thank you, Chris B. Like, I think we got to go for 450, right? I think, oh man, it's just like, what do you, okay, so what do you hold if you hit 450? You hold the hourly. Yeah, you can't go, you can't, no, you've got to hit 450 here. I think 450 is a level. I'm like half convinced to put a trade there. I'm halfway convinced. I'm halfway convinced to put my trade there. How much Bitcoin do I want to trade on that level? I got 25 Bitcoin on that level right now. 25, is that too much? I feel like that's a 25 Bitcoin on this level. 25.2. Feels like a little much for this. Feels like 19.3 is a 25 Bitcoin level. Like, it feels like this is like 25 Bitcoin. I don't know if I can trade 25 Bitcoin on 450. There's still one more level it could hit. And then so if that does collapse, oof, that's a lick. I don't know if I can do it. So I take 2 separate trades. Oh, I could just put 25 on this and 15 on this, or 10 on this. Maybe I just put like 10 Bitcoin on this. You gotta be really careful with these bigger numbers, like 25 Bitcoin. That's at 100x at 25 Bitcoin. That's a lot. A lot. I'm gonna think about this for a minute. 20% come from? What do you mean? Where does it come from? It comes from the trading fees that you pay? I think it's 300, guys. For that big of an order, I don't think I can. Like 25 Bitcoin, you know, we're talking about $500,000. That's a big order. I think you've got to go. But the only problem is like this can hold them. I'm gonna try 450. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put 10 BTC on 450. I gotta do it soon. This thing's dumping. 450. God, no, I just want to, oh man, I'm gonna kick myself because 450 is the perfect level. No, I gotta do 450. 450, it's too good of a level. It's too good of a level. I haven't decided yet, chat. This is one of those ones where I kind of don't want to show my trade because then I don't want people to like miss the trade or take the trade and I end up being right or wrong. Maybe we'll see. We're just laddering right now off this kind of this like hourly take here, but we're gonna see. So the thing is, if you break interior, you're only expecting it to go on 50%. There's no way, dude. I'm going for 300. I love this 4-hour trend and oh, but the trend is so good, dude. I'm so torn right now. It's actually pretty decent with the trend, but how far on this trend can you go? Gonna go for a flat. Yeah, you got to go 300 here. I'm not playing this much Bitcoin on that level. If it holds the move, you guys can take that chance. If it holds the move, awesome. Let it hold, and that's perfectly fine. For me though, for this much Bitcoin, I can't do it. It's too much. It's too much of an ask. It's too much of an ask to have that much money on this level here. Although it looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on chat for a few minutes here. And then we're gonna see like targets for the day. I see you're good in history. Yes, I am. 1947, yeah. I love India and Pakistan. I love the people, I love the food, I love the country, I love the culture, I love the art. So yeah, I know a lot about, you know, the religion and, you know, I think things most people don't know. I enjoy being knowledgeable in a lot of different things, and like I know how, you know, Sikhs were once upon a time warriors to protect the to protect people, and how they have their, you know, their 6 tokens that they wear, or I'm not sure what you would call them, but you know, the bracelet, the sword. Like I'm pretty well versed in. I appreciate culture and I love culture, so yep, I'm pretty well versed in that stuff. And I think it's a show of respect too, to understand other people's cultures. I think that's also a show of respect. Very friendly people, yep. My life is in your hands, c0tt. No, I'm not taking any trades. Don't say stuff like that, dude. No. Oh, Chad, I'm gonna kick myself in the ass when this thing bounces this level perfectly, but I am gonna go for 300. I think it's just too dangerous, and I think 300 also has a little bit of a danger to it too. God, I want to go here. So what do we have right now? The 15-minute origin being hit. Okay, so fine. 15-minute origin is causing a little bit of a pull up here. That's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Oh my god, I kind of want to last minute change it to 450, dude. It's such a good level. Like it's so stupid not to take it. You know what? I'm gonna trust myself. I'm going 450, chat. I'm gonna trust myself. This is right under the 4-hour trend. I'm gonna trust myself here. We're gonna do it. But if we hit this hourly and bounce it, I just want to go straight down to 450. Like I just want to go straight down and come up. If we bounce the hourly, I might piece out of that trade. Because like I'm not, like it's a lot of Bitcoin I'm trading. I don't want to get yoinked on it. It's just such a perfect level. It just makes so much sense on so many levels, but it really feels like it might dump. We've got to do like a 1 candle knife catch on this. It's got to be like goes here, goes meh, and then like pop, zoom, gain, good. I'm not gonna be taking it if we start lingering these levels. There's no way. Let's go. First trade of my life, 200%. Raj, dude, let's go, man. You got 575 currently holding. That's that 15-minute. Yeah, because if you ask me, 25 Bitcoin would be sad. Why not 50x? A little bit of wiggle room, because then I'm just admitting that I'm not accurate. My friends give me crap all the time about being a history nut, but I tell them, how do you know where you're going if you don't know where you've been? Yeah, for sure. Super happy for the stuff coming on. Yep, we got new mentorship content coming out too in the next few days. Again, more. Beginner using 25x. Beginner, I wouldn't use 25x as a beginner. Take profit? Yeah, we can talk about that. I was kind of monitoring the trade. So you're laddering the move right now. So see, this is what I don't like. I don't like when you start creating these multi-time frame ladders. Like now you're going to have like a 4-hour confirmed ladder. Now this trend sucks. If you do start to hold this, like I would be less inclined to take this trade and more inclined to just take a straight up trend touch if we start creating the ladder. Like you almost want it to come out like to here now in order for this trend to be even to be something if this does hold. So that kind of sucks. So is this guy legit? First target on this trade is obviously just gaining a backside here. So this is going to be like the first big moment in this. Like gaining this first backside will set up the breakout. We floated this level yesterday too when that first 4-hour candle. I think that was yesterday. No, that wasn't yesterday. Maybe we floated this for something else and it just random. Because that's not possible because that didn't happen after stream yesterday. That happened this morning. So we do want to create this as a breakout. So we want to like reject something inside of this like candle right here, not touching this inverse, but some type of level inside of here in order to create this as the breakout. So we definitely want to like come above this, maybe to trend, or like depends how long we get there. We want to come above this somewhere and then pull back and stabilize in order to create this breakout, right? So like we're getting a little bit more transparency on the move. Like we're starting to understand when it's going to make sense to take a swing long. That'll be something fun to set up on the stream, like when we kind of get to that moment where we can say like, okay, here's a trade we're going to take and we're just going to hold it, not these scalp trades. Because right now it's just not there. It's just not there to just like hold a trade. It's just not there to hold the trade yet. So like I really want to, I really want to see. So first off, 15-minute origin being created. Now with that said, we do have a breakout point. So now there's also something else that can happen here. So if this does start to stabilize, like if we get 30 minutes, if we get a little bit of separation in candles here, so if we like move up and have another candle come down, now there's kind of like a danger dump area where you could be testing the hourly but closing the 15. So it's like, oh yeah, the hourly bounces, looks good, man. Yeah, but just kidding, because you're hard closing 15 here. So now you've created, if this does become a, oops, that's just a file folder. So now if you do become, if you are in this trade, okay, so this is good. We are moving down. That's fine. Everybody's like, leak. Guys, it's not a leak. It's just thumbnails. Chill out. So if you do come down here now, this is good because you really don't want to create like a separation to this. Like you don't want to have like stabilization here, because then it's going to be a scenario where you test this, right? You do bounce the move, you back test this, and then you kind of linger and you hard close this and you ignore this. So this is good. This is good. You do want to see this dump here because the hourly is still active. We're not taking the hourly, but what that does help us make sense to is hit this level and come back up because none of these are threatened to hard close yet. So good. This is good actually. Heat maps are useless, dude. There's no, don't use heat maps. Heat maps are so brain dead useless. So this is important to see kind of what happens with these origins, because you don't want to create a scenario where you create, you do confirm one origin and then you create that distance, like that separation, because then this origin kind of can't be in play. I don't use any of that stuff, Bazat. Volume profile or accumulation, that's all garbage, dude. That stuff's all trash. What you see on my screen is what I use, levels and trends. Everything else, indicators, are useless. If you're using them, enjoy losing your money. You don't like Kingfisher heat maps? If you want to light your money on fire, it's probably the best way to do it. So yeah. The levels and prices are all the same. I have a write-up in Discord on how to do it. Join the Discord if you want to see how to do that, Felipe. Target for the long is up there. Up at that 4 hour, which is probably going to be onset by this 15, or if there's an hourly here. No hourly, inverse level, no origin, 15-minute. So pump the 15 to create the 4 here, right? That's the 4. Is that the 4? Yeah, right here. So tap the 4, pump the 15, tap the 4, fall down. So you're not really going above this too much. You're pretty much tapping it or laddering it right below. So you can actually take the trade a little front run, because that'll create trend. That'll create lower time frame trend in order to break the cycle of this 15 origin. So that's good. That's pretty, well, I don't want to say it's straightforward. That's definitely not straightforward, but dude, can you like not change my time frame back, please? Thanks. We got this 15 minutes. So really right now, this is pretty critical what we're doing here. We need to know if we're actually creating any origins with separation, because if we are, these levels change. Oh yeah, it works on Bank Nifty greatly. It's awesome on Bank Nifty. I used Atas, it's free. Just because something's free doesn't mean it's good. You're brutally honest, gotta love it. I'm brutally honest, man. Thing about indicators is that they work on averaged math. If you want to be an average trader with average profits, go do that. %30 profit a week. Good for them, man. If it works for them, why change it? If you're asking me my opinion, it's trash. I'm a 100x trader. I don't have the room for like buying 5 or 10% too high or too low and just holding it for a week with my fingers crossed like I've got a lottery ticket that's about to expire. I'm a 100x trader, dude. I don't have the luxury for this kind of crap. I don't have the luxury to put these tools on my chart that show me random shit that doesn't matter. Oh, you could buy here and it may go up in the next day. Yeah, good for it. I don't have that luxury. I'm a 100x trader. I trade in perfection, or I don't trade at all. If you want to use stuff where you're relying on some indicator math and averaging points, go do it, dude. Don't let me stop you. But when I take a trade, you have to understand something. When I'm trading, here, look, I have 25 Bitcoin on 100x here. I don't put any failed trades up on my books. It's very rare. The last time I lost money in a trade was in July. June or July. And it's not a flex. What it is just to say that accuracy is critical when you're trading 100x. When you're doing things like 25 Bitcoin or even 10 Bitcoin or even 5 Bitcoin can be a lot of money. You don't have the luxury to have these like random anomaly factors. Like indicators don't work. I don't care how many of them you add. I don't care how many like algo scripts you do where you're saying an EMA 19 plus this cross plus that fib golden ratio bullshit heat mapped VWAP out of your mind, RSI MACD, all connecting at the same time, just like some bone dead. You're walking ashes at that point. You're already dead, dude. You're a fossil. You're just dust in the wind. You're walking ashes. Like I don't have the luxury to do that on 100x. You want to do that, and if you make money on it, dude, kudos to you, man. Don't let me stop your grind. I hope you print like a madman, dude. I hope you print so much that you're gonna put like Lennox out of business, dude. But you know what I mean? That shit doesn't work, dude. But if you're making money with it, good on you, man. But you want to trade for real like a pro? It's not the way you do it. Again, it's not a flex. It's just I use data points, I use trends, I use level, I use logic, I use a back-ended system that has been in the stock markets for over 200 years that I reverse engineered from charts like from 200 years ago. I don't use anything else. Logarithmic didn't exist back then when the charts were first created and born, when the chart scientists created the first science in these charts using theories like math and time and decycling, just different math theories that was made by chart scientists back then. That stuff has been in existence for 200 years. Just because logarithmic came out, just because algorithms or these like indicators came out in the 70s and 80s, that doesn't matter, dude. Do you think that indicators that came out in the 70s because computers were invented and a bunch of idiots were like, oh yeah, we can break this, and they just made like a bunch of math averaging points, and then they kept doing that for the next like 30-40 years? Do you think that changed anything in our market structure that's been controlled by like the billionaires of the world for 200 years? No, dude, it's just weird to even think that. It's weird thinking, man. It's weird to think that like 200 years of perfect science would be changed because somebody wanted to make an indicator on TradingView and release it, and then a bunch of people bought into it. Yeah, dude, for sure. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird thinking. You know what I mean? It's just weird thinking. 100 rupees again, dude. Let's go, man. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen here. I'm taking my chart off the screen so I can get ready. I'm getting nervous, dude. I want to go down to like the next level. I do want to take 300, but I'm not going to yet. We don't need this hold level anymore, right? Like, we can just delete this. We just want to keep our chart clean. We don't need it anymore. That trade already happened. Okay, so now you're laddering again. I'm just gonna keep waiting here. Wait, where did you put that 100x buy? I have it at 450, but I might remove it. I'm just gonna see how this reacts here first. Again, if people are making money using indicators, like, all the more power to them. That's great. That's hype, dude. Use your indicators and crush it. And if you're making money and printing, don't make me change your game, man, because obviously you're doing something right, but like, you can't do that on 100x. I'm a 100x trader. That stuff doesn't work on 100x. You find you're against the grain? Not really, because I don't pay attention to the rest of the world. I don't pay attention to what everybody else is doing. I just do my own thing, man. Doesn't really matter to me what like other people do. What matters to me only is what I do. So it doesn't really, you know what I mean? Yeah, I am not 350 Tiberius. Like three. Like I think Mellum is right. Like 302, 303, 304, 305, 306. 450 seems high. Yes and no. You guys got to understand something. Guys and girls have to understand something. It's not always about, oh my God, the lower price, what a better trade. It's not always about that. It's not always just about like, oh, you got a lower price, it's a better trade. In a way, this trade sucks because it has to gain the 4 hour. So in a way, this very much is profit capped to here, to 1 full percent, 100%, which is not bad. You make 25 Bitcoin, like in my case, which is not bad. You got a 25 Bitcoin profit. So that's not bad. But the problem with this trade is that, you know, the second it stops here, trade's done. Trade's done. So unless it skyrockets back over the 4 hour, the trade's over. If the trade goes like this, it's going up. So this might seem like a better trade because it's like, oh, I got a better price, but a better price doesn't always equal a better quality of trade, because there's a point to this trade where if it does go down in here, great, you got a sicko entry, but it has to break back over the 4, and 9 out of 10 times it's just back testing this 4 hour, and it's going to lose this hourly origin, it's going to lose this 15-minute origin, and it's not going to have enough time, because you got to realize not only do you have to like go below this like this, you have to gain above the 4 and above the hourly and above, maybe not above the 15, but above the hourly for sure, because at least it's controlling the larger part of the move. The 15 is already kind of being tested. It's not like 100% sure, but minimum the hourly. So you've got a very short period of time to bounce this thing out of its mind. And if it hits this, it just falls almost instantly. And then it kind of like does this thing like this, and then it just goes down, 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 because the interior range crushes it down, right? So you got to be very careful here. A better price doesn't always mean a better quality of trade. This is almost like guaranteed, because now what you're doing instead is you're playing this part of the move, which is a larger legacy component. That part of the move, if this fails, can actually go all the way down to this reverse here, down to 19.1. So you have to be careful here. You have to be very careful. A lower price doesn't always mean better quality of trade. If you are playing the 300 level, like, look, if you're playing the 300 level, you're playing the cycle, right? If you break to this, it's very easy that this piece of the trade is still intact. If you break down to this and you can't instantly gain that, what you're doing is now you're playing the cycle off of this to these reverse levels to see where it can stabilize. So then most likely it goes here, and then it kind of goes down to this one, and then maybe even down to this right here, the weekly, and just to ladder off this. So this is like not as good quality of trade. Better price doesn't mean better trade. That's something that's very important that many, like 90% of people who are trading don't realize. Better price doesn't mean better quality of trade or more profits just because the price went lower. It's a big false misconception where people are like, oh, the price is lower, so it's better. No, that's not true at all. It's all about like the data that is showing you like where the move can go. You have indicators on your Subaru? And that's okay, dude. There's nobody who mentioned any traders. That's bannable. Don't talk about other traders, Kroll. On this channel, we don't talk about other traders here. Life achievement unlocked. Very solid advice on position. I love this breakdown. Entry price versus quality position. It's really important. It's really important because these two levels represent two different ranges. So hitting this level means that you're just deep diving the 4 hour and you have to still continue to be in this range, which is very tough. 9 out of 10 times it doesn't happen. When it does, you've got a stupid like 700-800% entry. But S&P has no effect. None of these markets are connected or correlated. Zero connection, zero correlation. It's weird to think that as well, and I'm going to tell you why. Because if these markets were connected and correlated, like S&P has been here for how long? Bitcoin has been here for how long? Bitcoin's been here since what? Charting since 2014 or 8 or whatever. It's been like what, 20 years? How could they be connected? Oh, the gambling streamer. I thought you were talking about a trading streamer. Yeah, Trainwrecks TV. So TRAINWRECKS. No, Cruel's cool. Cruel's like OG as F. He's not going to get banned, but I'm just letting him know because I thought he was talking about, well, he did say other trader. You're thinking about the gambling streamer. Yeah, no, Cruel is so OG. It's not even funny, dude. He's like a grandpa for the community. Trainwrecks is a king. Yeah, Trainwrecks is pretty dope, man. I like how he speaks the truth. No, I mean, I never look at DXY, dude. Are you kidding me? No. I chart DXY, but not, it has nothing to do with Bitcoin. Those two markets are not, Bitcoin is not connected to any market. Please don't trade like that. Please don't trade like that where you think Bitcoin's connected to the other markets. You will not have a good time. I've done it like so many times where I've gone through a breakdown on stream and people are just like, oh, okay, maybe you're right. I don't want to do it again. My only worry about this trade right now in the current moment is that because we are testing this 15, it's almost like you're losing the 15. So to have a 15-minute hold you up, you almost want to go to like the hourly level here. So I'm almost at a point where I want to find, but the hourly can't really exist, to be honest, because you know the problem with the hourly, so you can have the hourly deep dive here, but that just goes into the next range. So like, what would be the point of taking that trade? So many pros saying they're connected. It's ridiculous. It is what it is, man. People are going to say whatever they want to say. It's up to an audience to do their research and believe them and watch their trading and their accuracy and stuff like that. It's up to an audience to figure that out. You know what I mean? Like, it's up to the audience to figure that out, not up to the streamer to prove themselves. If they think that, let them think that. Like, isn't DXY literally moving up right now as Bitcoin's moving down? Like, how could I never understand this. It's like people are fucking tunnel vision, dude. Here's an hourly chart, here's an hourly chart. They're literally going the opposite direction. So what the are you talking about? How do people ever even buy this? Like 2 seconds and you would be able to disprove it. Like, I don't understand this. Like, oh, Bitcoin hit a bottom of the range or something. Like, what happened here? What happened here when Bitcoin was hitting the bottom of this range? DXY was like smack dab in the middle of their candles right here. Like, how can they be connected? They're literally going the opposite direction. So even if I flip these charts, would they even be the same? Even if I flip them, oh no, Cotton's uncovering the truth right now. Like, what happened on the left side of the screen right here? Like, where's this dip? Where's this little correction? It's brain dead, dude. Like, you don't even have to. I don't even have to look at a second time frame. Like, I look at literal one time frame. Like, it's so brain dead. Like, how do any of these people? How do any of these people even have any followers if that's the stuff they're thinking about? Like, I charted DXY way back when in the day, and like it followed this to the T. And there were so many people who were just like printing just disgustingly off DXY, off, you know, when we were talking about the buys back down here, back like 6 months ago. And then, you know, other people are talking about buys over here. It's like, dude, the move's already done, man. And then same here, and the current targets, like, it's brain. People who think that are as far gone. If you believe it, you probably shouldn't. Let me put it this way. Hearing it is one thing. If you've ever believed it in your life, you probably shouldn't trade, because it just means that you're not an independent thinker and you never ask questions. You just do literally everything you're told. So you're going to be like subject to just doing whatever. Fib works. Okay, let's try it. Put the money on it. Connected works. RSI works. MACD works. You're not an independent thinker. 2 seconds of research on a chart will show you they're not connected. I never understood that. And the fact that people can even say that and people don't challenge that is beyond incomprehensible to me. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's such a silly way to think. Accuracy in gold? My gold charts are like ridiculously accurate. What do I use? GC1? Here's my GC1 chart. Hold on. I haven't touched gold in a long time, but actually it might be on my other profile, my gold chart. Yeah, it's on my other profile. Wait, I gotta save this first. I believe it's on my other profile. My gold charts are ridiculously accurate. Like, I was doing this back. This chart is as old as beans. Like, it's all the same principles. Look, accumulation to accumulation candle right here. Hard closed, breaks out, goes for target, origin, slightly over top of it to create the origin for the future. Oops, I haven't touched this gold chart in I don't know how long. It's been a long time. Origin here, because origin on the top got created. Origin, touch. Like, there's no, like, it's all the same. It's all the same. Like, it's literally all the same. I don't care how far you can want to go back in these charts, like 1975. Like, pick a spot, find a hole. Like, I'm not doing this again. I do this all the time. I'm not gonna go through like the whole rigmarole. Here to trade Bitcoin, make money, not prove new members. Like, it's good to do. It's good to show people, but I would just do it all the time. Like, I have charts that are 200 years old and the same science is being used. Can a hold level become an origin? No, but a break level can. I'm the OG. I mean, from the moment you predicted that BTC was going to dump at 65K. Yep. Then I was pretty convinced to stay and listen to what you had to say. Never regretted. Absolutely, man. Not correlated in candlesticks, just in fundamentals. But fundamentals don't do anything. What do you mean it's correlated in fundamentals? That doesn't do anything. Candlesticks are the only thing that matters. It's just the data on the charts. Who cares about their... we're not investors here, dude. Nobody cares if it's the fundamentals that it's connected in. Nobody cares. We're day traders, not investors. You want to go put your money on some kind of random stock and pray that you have a lottery ticket when you're 60, go nuts. That's investing, not day trading. Day trading is about trading every single day and making an income. We don't care about that stuff. I don't care if Bitcoin goes to $1 or 10 million. I'll make the same amount of money on it. I'm not sitting here holding fake dreams and lottery tickets, dude. What are you smoked out, man? What kind of old school boomer thinking is that, dude? When you can make like 10, 20K a day trading futures, like why bother? Option 1. Learn and make 10 or 20K a day trading futures. Option 2, invest money and live on $5 a day for the next 10 years with a lottery ticket, hope and a dream. Dude, like, you pick your path, man. We're not investors, we're day traders. We wake up, we chart, we print. It's beautiful. We wake up, we chart, we print. Let the rest of the world fall into that fake garbage of long-term investing and crap like that. For taxation purposes, sure. business company purposes, taxation, you want to avoid capital gains because you're a passive trading account. Sure, that's different though. That's investing. We're day traders. We don't care about that stuff, dude. I don't care if Bitcoin goes to $1 million. I don't hold any Bitcoin, nor would I care if it did go to $1 million. You could tell me you promised me Bitcoin's going to $1 million. I still wouldn't put a penny in it. I just trade it every day and make the money off it. Take the money out of the markets and go straight into my bank accounts. I don't care about anything else, nor should anybody who wants to be a day trader. This is like there's no world where just holding this stuff. Not to me. Not to me. I'm not an investor. I'm not a fundamentalist. I'm not a maxi. I don't care. You want to go hold Bitcoin till you're dead? Do it. Don't care. Yeah, but I want to give my grandkids a BTC. Go ahead then, dude. I don't care. You know what I mean? we're day traders. The point of this is that it's not to like single anybody out. It's to just kind of communicate the point in a very, very abrupt way that we care about just like using our minds and our brains and our creative thinking to make money every day. Like this 15-minute level, for example, you could have taken the trade. If you had 100x on it, bang. There's $600 that you just made in the morning. Who cares? Walk away. Daily income is done. Or like sometimes I'll take 1 or 2 trades on the stream. And you know, like for example, I took a 2-minute trade. Made $1,200 on like a 2-minute trade here yesterday, and it was like one trade, and I was here for, I don't know, not that long. $1,200 on a trade, like, and you know, then just like, and I'm not even trading that often anymore. Oh, it's gone already. But the last one was there's a whole bunch. I have a whole bunch. It's just like, I don't think I've had a losing trade for quite some time, but that's not, again, not the point. But what I do, the point is that like as traders, we just don't care, right? I don't, anything you guys are mentioning about, like, I just want to make it clear so people don't get misguided and do the wrong things. Anything you guys are mentioning that's not a level or a trend, I don't use. If you don't see it on my screen, I don't use it. This is literally everything I use. I have no other hidden screens. I have no other like alternative trading views running. I don't have any other things that I ever add to my chart. For the last 5 years that I've been doing this publicly, this is the only thing you will have ever seen on my chart, unless it's like on a Binance chart and it's like, oh, the MAs are there built in. Or I was showing like a quick little hack about like using MAs to find trends in like one of my beginner videos. So just like a quick little hack. Everything you see on my screen is everything I use, nothing else. Yeah, you can do some research on it. There's lots of easy ways to get it off BitGet Galaxy. I want to give my grandkids a BTC. Yes. Yeah, like who cares, dude? Biggest trade? I don't talk about that. It's kind of personal. Watch 4 days ago. Prediction of NQ1 by Cont. The day after the market went down like 4 points, which for NQ. Oh, did it actually go? Which is a lot for NQ. People thought because of Powell and Federal Reserve, science is fire. Yeah, I remember doing that NQ stuff. We did that a couple days ago. Predicted it. Yep. It's just data points on the chart, guys. There's nothing else. NQ1, right? NQ2, no, NQ1. I think it's like this. Was this a chart? I don't even remember what chart it was. Oh yeah, right here, right? Are we talking about this? Well, I mean, we had this target up for a while, but maybe not that. But there was something else in here we were talking about. Yeah, because we broke this down. We broke this down in a big way. Yeah, I remember. I think it's just on, I think it was just, you have to watch the replay because I can't really comment on it, but you have to just watch the replay. It's all there on YouTube. GBP USD. Well, I'm not going to analyze it. I think I already have a chart on it, but the chart might be kind of old. Like I haven't touched any Forex for a while. Like the last time I touched this chart would have been like, yeah, somewhere like back in here. Well, I'll actually can tell you exactly when the last time I looked at it because it's on my JPY chart. Guys, it's on my other. It's on this. Right? Last time I touched this was like January when I tried to get this buy here. Like, so we're talking about like what, 18, 19 months ago was the last time, because I was buying this to try to play this larger breakout because I was kind of talking about how this is just going to skyrocket, and I missed it by like, I don't know, just there. Like, okay, I need to get back to just paying attention to this trade, because if this thing dumps, I want to be prepared. Sorry, everybody. I'd love to do all these things you're asking me, but we've got a pretty big trade on the books here, so. Off camera, I sneak into my indicator corner and do 100x scalps based off the candles and RSI strat. Yeah. Prediction for BTC bottom 6,500. And Q is God tier to trade. Yeah. You make a lot of money on it. The same way gaps don't matter. Yeah, gaps don't matter. You're an options trader? It doesn't matter, dude. You can say what you want, it doesn't matter. You're welcome to your opinion, but the gaps don't matter. I've done Bank Nifty. People have told me that all my life. The gaps, the gaps, the gaps, the gaps. I've charted Bank Nifty like many times. Love it. Tiberius, man. What's up, dude? I've had ridiculous accuracy on Bank Nifty as well. I don't know which chart it's on. I've had ridiculous accuracy on Bank Nifty. None of these make a difference, dude. I've had, damn, I don't have my chart anymore. So I used to do Bank Nifty all the time in mentorship because we had people who were, we had people, like this was the last time I did Bank Nifty, was like back in November. Yeah, that makes sense actually, back in November. And then like after the dump, it moved down. So like, okay, here was the last time I charted Bank Nifty. And when we were in mentorship, the whole thing about this, and I remember this because I don't rarely do much other than stuff like this, the whole time in mentorship, it was this trend controlling this part of the move, and that if it couldn't gain this trend, it was going to dump. And then I don't know what's happened since here, but like, yeah, this trend was controlling that part of the move, and then it probably just like failed to gain its range, and now it's still moving down. Like this trend is useless at this point, but this was the last time we touched Bank Nifty, and then that was it. Like there's no, like there's no difference. Look, weekly level, weekly levels, weekly level, oops, weekly levels. Like there's no difference here. Look at how this trend is still intact. There's no difference here, dude. There's how can you say that gaps make a difference when you can mark this and look at this trend? And look at the hold levels, dude. Weekly hold level hit, moves up. Where's the gaps? How do they even make a difference? Even just mark a weekly inverse level, dude. Right here. Can't break over this. Moves dead. Like, where would gaps make any difference in this? You could just start going lower and lower time frame, dude. Like, it won't make a difference. Here's your daily hold level. Did this hold? Yes or no? Then it's gonna ladder the move. And you could just even delete this. You can even just go interior into the move. Here's an origin level. Got tested. Hit the weekly hold. Created the origin breakout in the future. Dumps down. Like there's no, like, show me where the gaps matter. Like even right now, like what did it test here? What did it back test here? Monthly level maybe? Weekly? I don't know. I have no clue. Is it even testing something to stop? Weekly reverse, right? Now reversing off this weekly. So now you have some kind of like origin setup in here. Something like this. Like show me where the gaps matter, dude. Stupid tag is in the way. Here's your trend. Broke trend. Move down. Show me where your gaps matter. Oops. Oh no, I want to go back to Bank Nifty. I didn't want to do that. We're kind of losing price in this trade. Okay, we're gonna go back to Bank Nifty. You say you've been doing this for 4 years. You should be ashamed of yourself that you haven't seen this stuff. Nifty Bank. Wrong chart. Well, it doesn't matter. So is this the right chart? Is this the right Bank Nifty chart? The chart doesn't matter, chat. The chart doesn't matter. Is this the right chart? So here's my Bank Nifty chart. Here's the weekly target. Look what it's hitting now. So here's the right chart. I already have it charted. It doesn't matter. Look, daily level hit, move down. This was probably a 4-hour. Look, I already have it charted. That just proves it even more. How more important it is that that doesn't matter, because I already have this charted. 4-hour level, hits it, breaks above it, goes after the weekly. Look, here's your hold level right there. Look what it hit on the bottom. Weekly, bottom, hold level. Like, show me why the gaps matter. Targets are targets. Show me why gaps matter. Sorry, it's right here. Like, and isn't this just backset by laddering this daily and probably like a weekly then too? No weekly. You have a weekly reverse down here, and then you have the origin setup right here. So you have your origin, your weekly origin, laddering its move. So now you're gonna have something like this. Like, show me where it matters. It doesn't. Look, weekly origin, weekly hold. It never matters, chat. Like, it never matters. You can just delete those two. Doesn't matter, dude. How do you trade intraday? Set your order and let it hit? What do you mean, how do you trade it? It never matters. It never matters. You guys can like pick a chart and be like, yeah, but what about Tesla? And it's like, well, dude, like it doesn't, nothing's changing here. Like it's all the same. I don't know if we're necessarily going after targets now. So that's the thing. Like people come in and they're like, oh, what about this? What about that? Like it's all the same. It's all the same. Every single chart in the world is the same. BTC, did I do BTC instead of Bank Nifty? Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't even look at tickers. The ticker doesn't matter. The prices don't matter. Just the data on the charts. This doesn't matter. Like the prices here, they don't matter. The like none of it matters. A god amongst men because I was doing BTC. Yeah, I mean the point is pretty clear though. Like even though I was doing BTC, switch to Bank Nifty, the chart's already done because I've done it. I've like it's just very simple. Hold levels, break levels, blah blah blah. Like a very straightforward science, right? What about Tesla? We called the top on Tesla, actually. I just want people to like, the whole point of this is I want people to realize how strong and powerful the data is. Give me another, okay. Give me another ticker. Chat, give me a ticker. Like what, give me a ticker. I'm gonna chart something. Give me something. Like we did Bank Nifty. What's another like really big in demand one? Charted on Microcross a long time back, K-shift. Yeah, for sure. Give me another one. Let's just go with this. Spy's a good one. AMC, I'm not doing AMC, I've done AMC. We could do Spy. I'm not doing anything crypto. We'll do Spy. Like this? You want this? Gold, Spy. This Spy chart, chat? Yes? Okay. Okay, this Spy chart. Let's start from like, I don't know. Let's pick a random spot. Oh, look, I already have some charting done on this. How old does this go? Okay, that's fine. Let's just pick some random spots. Oh, dude, we've done this. I've done this like on videos before. Old level. We've done this. Why are we here? Okay, this is old. I have a YouTube video on it. You have trend breaks, goes out. Okay, let's look at the current landscape then of this chart. Let's just look at the current landscape. I'm just gonna pick like one or two quick things. Your first hold level right there. If this holds, moves up. It's your hold level on the chart. Hits the break instead. Fine, no big deal. Break level, set up origin. No shortcut 19, dude. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. Break level for the future. Okay, monthly break. Go to the weekly chart now. You have a monthly break here. You're going to start reversing off stuff like this, which is going to be the same as here, which is going to be the same as here. So that's not really the important part. What you have here though is your monthly origin. Monthly origin, that's fine. So you're going to have your trend right here. Bang. Accumulation to accumulation. Actually, we need to start highest time frame down because we don't want to make any mistakes. Let's just start highest time frame down. Accumulation to accumulation. Pretty good for target. Not bad. Not perfect, but you know, pretty damn good. At that point, you have front side, you have back side, and you're going to have a range of combo levels inside of it. So backside, front side goes down to your origin or whatever on the way down to the origin, hits this backside, that pulls it back. Now you're going to go for a combo level somewhere inside of here, right? So now you're going to go combo level somewhere inside of here. So what we can do is we can start looking for those kind of combo spots. You're going to want to look for polarity in the move. So whatever broke this move down, which is by the looks of it right here. No, that laddered the move, so it can't be that, but it can be this right here. This is what broke the move down. So after hitting this, you're likely going to go after the polarity, because if this is what broke the move down to hit its target down here, that's what's also going to be it's polarity, right? Like it's the polarized part of the move. So let's just use just simply that. Get rid of the replayer tool. Where's the bigger time frame that we were on? It's backside, goes after polarity. Now it's going to go try to break the move. Simple as that. I'm going to try to hold something like this right now. Simple as that. Like backside level, hits it, breaks down to its target, goes after polarity next. Going to try to break polarity. If it can hold some part of this move in here, I'm just sure it's going to have like some kind of interior components. Looks like this right here is what is holding the move up right here. So you're going to have, okay, let's zoom in a bit here. That's not really the move that broke it though, to be fair. So I think there's a different time frame somewhere like back right here. So I think actually this is going to be on a lower time frame. Right there. It is broken, but it kind of still is the polarity of the move. And you can see it's the polarity when it gets tested here and then breaks up and back tests over. So it'll come and back test this to hold the move up. So let's see. Back test that to hold the move up. Don't ever ask me again, chat. Don't ever ask me again to do one of these charts. There's your target. Hit to the dollar. Don't ever fucking ask again. I swear on me mom. I swear on your mom. I swear on grand Mima. Honey boo boo. Everybody's being put into the pile. There's your target. How close did it get? 0.4. Our target was 0.5. Within 1 cent on SPY. Go and suck the biggest bag of peanuts I've ever seen. Don't ever come at me with this stuff doesn't work on another chart. Remember this moment for the rest of your life. Can we put some different music on? We nailed it within a cent, okay? If that's not good enough, I don't know, dude. I'm gonna blow my throat out. Scream at this chat so goddamn hard. Remember, you guys told me the ticker. I did it on the fly. I picked the polarity on the top, backside, bottom, support, both trends, all of it. You don't want to learn how to do this stuff? It's on you. Go invest then. I don't care, dude. Do you understand? Euro USD is insane, no bottom. Why are we here? Thanks, no shortcut again for the dono. Sniper, Habibi. Listen, Habibi. I'm telling you guys, it's been on the charts for 200 years. It's there. Remember, I'm doing this stuff live too. It's not like this is curated content where I had to do like 5 or 6 charts to prove it. I picked what you guys told me. I did the current analysis and I found it to the cent. It's there. I'm just really goddamn good at it. So this isn't like curated. That deserves some kind of like, you know, acknowledgement. That's not curated. It was just whatever you guys told me to do. I did it, right? Cave mode activation. So I will explain something. Everything in these markets, you have to realize that when the tulip exchange happened in the 1700s and everything was built on these charts, at some point chart scientists started taking mathematical theories like time, like 1 second ago was older than now. So it has a mathematical value. It has an age associated to it, a number, a numerical value. It has a math component. Yesterday was older than today. Therefore, it's a value of 1 and today's a value of X, right? So there's a whole bunch of theories that we use in time. And then there's a bunch of other theories like decycling, which is another mathematical theory where there's a bunch of vertices that decycle themselves against each other until there's no, think of a decision tree. It's called decycling. You can go Google it. It's like math vertices or vertices of mathematical formulas that decycle themselves into points of conclusion, which means it's like a decision tree. There's only so many things that can happen until you get to a breakup moment, which is also like polarity. All these things were invented 200 years ago. Nobody of modern day invented them. I didn't create them. Nobody created them. I'm just the one who's like, oh, it's actually accumulation to accumulation count. Nobody's talked about this stuff because it's lock and keyed away by very powerful people. But it's all back-ended from like data from 200 years ago. So this is why indicators don't work, because they never have been able to work, because it's not about taking math averages. It's about finding data points and understanding what those communicate based on the theories that this stuff was originally built on, going back to data scientists who created this stuff. This stuff's all been, you can go on a chart and see like hold levels back from like 1800s working, backsides, front sides, accumulation, distribution, all the stuff that I've released. It's all, I've put it into a manual. I spent like 12 goddamn years reverse engineering this stuff, and I put it into a manual so people could go and print. Like, that's it. That's it. It's done, dude. You know what I mean? Like that is the core existence of our charts, and it's not going to change because some randos made some indicators. Do you think companies and groups who have controlled the world for 200 years have been like, oh, well, there's indicators now, I guess we just roll over? No, dude, they want people to use indicators. It's easy money for them. That's how you buy more stupid money. You let people use indicators. Photoshop live. You're a magician. Thanks, man. Don't suck. Informative. So for anybody who's like hardcore wondering like why this stuff works, like they don't care. Some people are just like, I don't care, just shut up and show me how to print. Take the levels then, dude. I'll shut up and show you how to print. Fine. But if you want to know the why, the kinks, the gears, like that's why. It's just my own music, man. I don't have anybody else's plays. I just hear songs, I add them, and I like them. So this 15-minute level was it. This is it. It tested 3 times. Looks like this is going to be it. So unfortunate, but now we have a really good rebuy here on this 15. So now we can back end this 15 right there because this is going to need to hold the move. So we do have kind of a nice little clarity point here. So we do have like a nice little level to buy here. It works because they make it work. Yep. Inuki baby. How old are you? Almost 40. I age well. I've been doing this since I was in my mid-20s. Early mid-20s. I do mentorship wild, but I'm running that down soon. I'm only going to be mentoring. You can access it on my Patreon. I'm running it down soon though, because I don't have time anymore in life to do mentorship. I'm more focusing on just getting this stuff out there to as many people as I can for free. I do have mentorship, which is obviously a very highly accelerated path, but at the same time, it's something I'm closing very soon. So if you are interested, you're going to have to pretty much sign up. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to be doing it after this month. And you could be like, oh, I'll pay you, $100,000. I would just tell you, like, I don't care, dude. It's not about the money for me. I'm here to like help people and teach them. If it was about the money, I would just be day trading all day long myself. So like I do mentorship, but it's going away very soon. I've been doing it for 5 years, and I need to kind of, there's always been a point where I would just stop. And I've told my community that for like the past 4 or 5 years. And I've said like, yeah, I'm doing mentorship, but one day I won't be able to. And then for the last year, I said like, guys, I'm going to be gearing down mentorship in the future. So like I've only got so much juice left that I can give. And now it's kind of getting to that point where I need to just kind of continue on and just focus on these bigger things that I have going on, like chart raiders and getting this information out to the world. People are asking about the level. It was right here. It's an origin, 15-minute origin, which can now hit the hold. So we're good. We got a 15. We got the 15 origin. We've got the 15 hold. Why don't I answer your question? You want all of us to make money in a zero-sum game? It's dude, I can't answer that question, dude. I'm not even gonna think about what you're trying to communicate. If you make money, you make money. If you don't, you don't. Learn my work, go and make money. If you don't, I don't know, man. In a zero-sum game, dude, what are you looking for? What do you want to hear? Just tell me so we can skip this charade and I'll just say whatever you want me to say, dude. Just type it in quotes and I'll just say it and we can just move on. You thought I was 32? No, dude, I'm like 40 soon. I've just aged very well because I always worked for myself. Actually, you know what's funny? I went to the doctor for like my annual physical or whatever. The doctor told me that I have the blood work of like a 15-year-old and they want to use my blood makeup. I'm like I'm the healthiest person, not one of the, I am the healthiest person they've ever seen. And that I have the blood makeup of a 15-year-old, and with my permission, which I told them, yeah, of course, go ahead. That's very cool. They're using my chart, blood, and like all my data for all my blood work as like the standard going forth where I live for like all patients for men between the age of, I think it was 25 to 46, I think it was, or 44, 45, 46, because they said I have the blood of a 15-year-old. They also said I'm gonna live past 100 at this rate. So I'm like, yes, let's go, dude. So that means I'm kind of like, technically, I'm kind of like I'm still 15 in a way. But yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. That was just the other day. I'm a very healthy guy. You want to know my motivation to teach? It's just a big scam, dude. It's just to have like this big ring of people I can recruit in real life. It's called the penny games. I sit at the top of my castle mansion and I throw loonies down on the ground for all the suckers that believe me. If they pay enough money, then I can recruit them into my circle in real life. They all go in front of my mansion, and I have a bag of pennies that I throw. And the peasant that catches the most pennies and brings them back to me like a good boy gets to feed me grapes every day. And the rest go back in the cages, dude. That's my motivation to teach. I'm trying to do something different that nobody ever has done before, and I'm trying to be, you know, I'm trying to do it in a way where people don't have a choice but to join. TA your blood work. Cotton's a vampire. I hiss at the sun, dude. Why did Nightbot filter out the laughing, dude? What? Random erection blood work? What? It's just like a normal physical. And they did like my blood work mock-up. Please wear my cap backwards. That's way too Sigma. I'm gonna be getting off here soon. Can you tell me your course sequence? There's a thing, like people in chat have been saying, there's a thing there that shows like how to use my channel. Level 1 through 5, go to level 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. I would be honored. Yeah, it's called the Penny Games. You know, Hunger Games, I call it the Penny Games. It's gonna be a new thing. It's actually all for content. I'm recording it. It's gonna go live on YouTube. Yeah. MTC, I don't use MTC. How do you recommend to start trading with low capital? So what I would recommend doing, Wild, is I would recommend, like I have a video in my blueprint series about bankroll management, but I would break down my buy-ins into 20 separate buy-ins. Like if you had $2,000, you should be doing $100 buy-ins, like 20 buy-ins basically, and trading only with $100 and focusing on accuracy. Once your accuracy is built, then you can scale. But then if you blow an account, it's like, oh, I just blew 1/20th of my account. Learn from my mistakes, check out what I did wrong, and just don't do it again. You know what I mean? Count cotton. Fiji grapes, yeah. So that's like, I mean, that's our targets for the day. So we can kind of go through a rundown here. Obviously, if we break this local target, we're going to be going after the green trend here. What I would be looking for in this range now that we have a little bit of development is we still want to see the backtest of this weekly, but if we can't get above and backtest this weekly, we are just going to be straight dumping. Like if we can't end up testing this weekly, we're just going to go down. We're just going to go down, 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 down. So the next push up is going to probably be the final one. So the next little move up here will be the final one. So what we really need to be doing is looking for kind of something like this, where you like, this isn't yet here. Like, okay, what do I mean by that? Just because we've rejected this, that doesn't mean we're not done dumping yet. We might go like this and then try to make like a move up on it. But what is certain right now is that we do have to see if we can hit this level. So if we start moving up and say we get to this trend and we break this trend, and I don't know, we hit some kind of level in here, like, okay, that happens. And then you create an origin here like this. And then you start developing like 4-hour time frames because you're just kind of screwing around here. Like you just kind of are trending against this. You're going to end up creating like a 4-hour backside here, and you're going to lose that. And that's going to like break this entire move down. Like you're going to confirm the weekly and you're going to be down, like going way down. So we've got to start thinking about now the possibility of the final attack on the upper part of the range, because we do have some like established trend work that if it breaks now, it's going to be a really bad scenario for the move. We are not really in a place anymore where we can just say like, oh, trends can hold us. We can, we can take these trades. A lot of this stuff becomes a lot riskier now. So I would be very careful on this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to cancel my trade. I think you can still maybe hit this 450 today, maybe, but it's you've already started to establish level. Like you've got a 15-minute hold here, you've got a backside here, you've got some kind of like origin crap in here, maybe ultra low time frame. Although I don't think I'd use that. I'd use this. We've got to be careful here. We've got to be careful on this level. I don't really know if it's going to hold the move, but it might. It might. If you spam the course thing one more time, I'm gonna ban you. I'm telling you that right now, anus. It's been answered so many times in chat. Open your eyes. So let's see what it could hit. Shut up, Nuke. So we don't have any dailies. We do have a 4-hour, but it's bogged. So we do have this. Did it hit? It didn't hit. It didn't hit. So we're looking to go after this. We're looking to go above this. So we need to see how this interacts with trend. We need to see how those two interact. What I think is going to happen by the looks of it here, and do you need this 15? Hold on. Yeah, you do need this 15. You're going to do the same thing at both levels. You're going to see if you can combo break up, combo break up. If you combo break up on both of these, then you're at the point where you can see if this hits. If you just start going up here and laddering somewhere down, it's the move's over. So this is trying to set up a break on the bottom of the move now. With these kind of like this triple laddering, this will try to set up a break on the bottom. And the setup of the break on the bottom is going to be dictated by the interior pieces, such as this combo here, to see if this 15-minute is in play. So if you break above this, this 15-minute is in play. Right now, it's not. So that's important. This allows this to be in play. This attacks this. Two different parts of the move. But with that said, you do want to create an origin here. And if you do go up and pull back here off of some kind of like, I don't know, whatever, you could go break down like 5-minute time frames, this time frame, that time frame, blah, blah, blah. You could go and break it all down and find the level I can hit on your own. That's fine. You just go in the blue candle and just go time frame down. Find untested hold levels like, okay, that one's tested, that one's tested, that one's tested, that one's tested. Okay, on to the next. Is this one tested here? Yeah, that one's tested. Like all these 15-minute hold levels are tested. Like that's tested. Come on, dude. That's tested. That's tested. Like they're all tested. Do you have like a reverse rate here? Maybe, or you have a 5. Like you can find your deep dive targets. There you go. You got a 5 right there. Shit, that's tested. Reverse here. Reverse 5 question mark. Above 4. That's really thin. Combo origins? Maybe. I wouldn't be so convinced, but maybe. That's what I'd be thinking for the day. That's what I'd be thinking for the day. Thanks, Cotton, for the lifetime print machine. You're welcome, dude. Just made 10 minutes, 50% trade. That's awesome, dude. Congrats, man. They don't work, Jiraj. They do not work 100%. There's no case where they work. They straight up don't work. They can? No, they don't work, dude. It's not sustainable. It's not, like, just don't use them. Don't use them. Okay, everybody, I'm out of here. Great day in chat today. Just congrats, guys. Keep printing. Sign up to the BitGet link. It's right there. We got some special announcements tomorrow. I was going to do them today, but yeah, we'll do them tomorrow because it's not quite ready. Just want to make sure. Yeah, just want to make sure it's all ready to go. Back tomorrow, chat. 10 a.m. MDT. Cheers.